2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, mic check. Ha ha ha, he, ha ha ha, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, mic check. Checking on the mic, checking on the mic, I'm checking on the mic, yeah, checking on the mic, I said checking on the mic, yeah, checking on the mic, ooh, checking on the mic, hey, checking on the mic, yeah. It's a mic check. Alright, I think we're good. I think we sound good. Golly gee, it's a little late to be streaming, but hey, you know, why not? Yo, what's up, Mr. Y? Welcome, my dude. Alright, and without further ado, let's get the game going. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, I'm back with more Hades today. So, I actually haven't streamed this game before. I thought about doing a full series on it, but at the end of the day, I decided, you know, this game is really good. I like it a lot. However, hold on, I'm trying to get the volume right. It's a little quiet. Weird. Why is it so quiet sounding? I don't fucking know, dude. Anyway, you're a bit tired but good. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing well, man. Let me just double check and make sure my audio is just like at the highest it can be. Oh, I need to turn up just the gameplay audio. That should help. That's better. Okay. And actually now I need to turn it down a little bit. There we go. That's better. Hold on. Just making sure the sound effects aren't too loud. I'll turn it down slightly more. Just like 7.5 maybe. And let me turn it up on my end. Never mind. Lol, it's the highest it can be on my end. Really? Oh, for a sec I thought I was only getting it through one speaker. No, okay. Oh, for once my audio system isn't being actual ass. What have I been doing recently? Haha, not streaming. No, I've been playing a shit ton of Hades. I don't know if I said it already, but yeah, so I'm pretty in the late game right now. I've done about 8 runs through Hell. Or I've successfully completed about 8 runs through Hell. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Hades. And I've been working on making music. I'm hoping into getting into making music for video games is kind of my big goal in life right now. So that's really what I've been working a lot.
Have you ever run across the shade of Daedalus in all your time? I found some of his legendary hammers out there, but no sign of him.
Why is this game so fucking quiet right now? Sorry, I'm turning it up slightly more. There we go.
I've never met him, no. Your father keeps him fully occupied with building.
It's not used to being this quiet. It's weird.
Renovating constantly. No
I don't know. How loud is it in the stream? I'll turn it up just a little more. There we go. Good enough. Okay.
Indeed I have.
Okay, yeah, alright. Now I can hear it a little better and it's not too super loud. But yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've been working on music a lot. It's tough because these last, well, I mean, you know, I've successfully completed 8 runs through Hell. I've attempted, I think, 59 runs through Hell. So, you know, or I guess I could call it the Underworld. One thing I love, so I'm playing on the PS5, and you can pet the dog, which is a pretty standard feature in games, but you use the left trigger to do it. And the haptic feedback, like, it makes it, like, rumble. Like, you get the actual tension. Like, the trigger tension. It's so cool.
The name Kore happen to mean anything to you by any chance?
What? Where did you... Ah, the cold witch brought it up to Chi. Never repeat that name again. Not here, nor anywhere. You hear me, boy? Know only this. The one called by that name despised it even more than I.
So let's see. Demeter's daughter went missing. She wound up down here. I happened. Mother left. Demeter and Everyone else on Olympus apparently has no idea. That about right? Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you nothing. Keep meddling in matters that you cannot understand, and you'll incur the wrath
How many
of
sins
Olympus
you've
on
been
all
committing?
that you hold
Well, I've been
dear.
killing lots of spirits.
Know
That's
that
what
it
I've been
is not
doing.
for my sake that I'm
Lots of
warning you.
scum of the underworld.
You can't hide the truth forever.
But yeah, this game is really cool. There's just so much depth to it. It's kind of why I wanted to do a whole playthrough, but, you know, the way I reckoned is that, like, lately I've been playing it a lot. Why did it just suddenly get, like, so much louder? Sorry. But I've just been playing it a lot lately. So it's like, you know, why not just keep on playing? Because something tells me, like, I'm going to be burned out by the time I've actually finished this game.
He's just
And I
stubborn
probably
enough
won't
hold
want to
on
play
the
it for a
idea,
while.
isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure.
But what have you been up to, though, Mr. Y? I haven't seen you, or chatted with you in a minute, so I'm curious. But, sorry, I have to read the game. There actually is lore and plot in this game, believe it or not.
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think. And he knows that he was better with her than without.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. But it sounds as though she cared for him as well. And you and Cerberus. She said she misses you.
She did she?
Cooking's one way to pass
That's
the time.
Nyx, that woman up there. She's awesome. I will say, one of my favorite things about this game, I mean, I love the gameplay, but another of my favorite things about this game is just how absolutely supportive all the characters are of the main character, Zagreus. It's really wonderful. Like, how they all just want to support him and, you know, going up to find his mother.
Oh.
Quite a lot, actually. You've been, actually, what have you been
There's
doing?
something in my bed
I feel
chambers
it,
there,
man.
Meg.
No, we need to talk again. My sisters are involved
Oh,
now
shit.
in all this. You've really stirred up quite a mess.
I know. I'm sorry, but this is something that I have to do.
What are you doing with your
You
life?
understand.
Bro, I feel that. I'll have like a whole day where I make a whole song in like
I'm
one
trying
day.
to say is
Like a pretty good song, and then I'll feel like I've done nothing. It's the worst.
takes
Like I won't
some
remember what the
pressure
fuck
off
I
of
did the
me.
day before. It's ridiculous. It's hard sometimes. For me personally, like, the days just blend together because I do a lot of the same things. I've been actually trying lately to mix up my daily patterns and habits, and I've found that's helped a lot.
Some of the pressure. Wait, what are you going to do?
I'm saying I know you're doing what you have to do here, Zagreus. And my sisters and I will always try to stop you. But I'm only doing it because I have to. Understand?
Aw,
Meg. She.
Meg likes me. Oh shit. Just fucking unlocked
business with
a
you
higher
folks.
level of love with Meg. Fuck yeah, bro. Oh yeah, okay.
Was this
Cool.
not the best you have, Father?
Got him. Thought I did that a while ago. Maybe it just now registered. Maybe I had to kill a certain amount of them. Oh, I do need to do this. So I should try that add-on. I plan to do anything on Halloween? I actually don't know. I think I might stream that day. Sounds like it'd be fun. Maybe I'll stream more Resident Evil that day. I think I'm getting pretty close to the end of that game. I'm at least 3/4 done, I'd say. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, I mean, my goal right now is I just want to finish Hades, honestly. Just on my own time and on stream, maybe even. Well, I don't want to
Just
finish
need
it
to
on
get from
stream
here across
necessarily.
all that.
Because I don't know. I kind of hate, like... I kind of hate streaming just, like, toward the end of a game and then the ending. I almost didn't stream this evening, honestly, but... I was like, you know what? I want to do more evening streams, so... I'm going to do more of those just in general for a while. But I would like to stream something that day. I did stream more Resident Evil, actually, recently, and that was a ton of fun. I love this guy. His name is Skelly. He's purely here as, like, just a fucking training dummy. It's so good. Hold on. I'm gonna turn the game down slightly more. There we go. I can play without too much sound, and it's a little bit loud, I feel like, for the stream. You know? I forget how loud the fucking hit sounds are in this game. I think part of the problem is too, is just I have the voice volume down, because this, okay, I actually did report this. This game has a weird bug. Like, I actually went, I have enjoyed this game so much and loved it so much that I actually took the effort of going on their website, on their official bug, like, reporting page, and reported the bug. That a lot of the voices are, like, weirdly tinny sometimes, and, like, and it's just, like, working with music, the best way I can describe it is that the treble is just, like, way too high. And, like, they just cut out some of the bass and mids on some of the voices. And I have no better way of describing it than that. And I'm 100% certain it's not my audio system, because I've also been playing Ghost of Tsushima, and I haven't had that problem on there at all, or any other game on the PS5. I've also been working on music and haven't had any other problems with my audio system like that, so I'm really not sure what all that's about. Oh, I actually haven't made it all the way through. Basically, so in the late game, which I'm in, you get the Pact of Punishment, which means, I think it's after 5 successful runs, you get it, and then basically you can start adding these, like, challenges, which will give you extra rewards for beating each boss. There's 4 bosses, sort of, 1-ish in each area. Technically it's a little different, but that's the gist anyway. And so, as you can see, I've beaten the first 3 bosses without any of the pacts, but I actually haven't beaten the final boss with the shield without any of the pacts. So I'm gonna attempt that right now. And to my knowledge, the pacts of punishment aren't, they're not a necessary part of the game, which I was actually somewhat surprised by. I would have thought there'd been, like, a true ending from them, but I don't really think there is. I think they're just kind of for fun, which is cool. I mean, it adds a lot of, like, replayability to the game, which I like a lot. So,
Not too heavy.
ooh. Okay, I actually had that ability before, the dash and then special with this, and it's actually not bad. Kind of hard to use. If I could get something that lets my special, like, lock onto enemies, that would be, I think, an ideal combo. Or, like, makes it hard lock better. I think that would be an ideal combo. Because being able to do that, I also need to buff special damage. So if I could get a Chaos Portal, that'd be cool. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you won't for a while. Just accept that and be happy with your lives. Because I'm just gonna, like, talk and play the game. Combo, wombo, wombo, combo. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, that is one of my favorite things about this game, is the strategy of combining different, like, perks and boons to get this, like, synergy. So the way it works is you get, like, boons from different gods, basically, that are, like, essentially perks. And so at the end of every run, if you die, basically, you have to restart your run and you lose all the boons that you had equipped, or that you had acquired that run. It's a roguelike in that sense. You also lose... Oh, you can't see it in the bottom right corner, I guess. Hold on, I'm actually going to move my face cam because I'm covering up some info. Usually I like to not cover anything up if I can. There we go. That's perfect. But yeah, as you can see in the bottom right, basically you have gold, which is like your temporary currency that you get in each run. You have these purple gems on the right there that are a more kind of permanent currency that you use for, like, permanent character upgrades. But I'm mostly upgraded as far as that regard, how I want to be. And then there's some other, like, permanent kind of items. Ooh, a fishing spot. Fishing spot. I can speak words, I swear. But anyway, yeah, so for anyone who's either watching this stream live or, you know, hey, if you're watching this a few days later or next week, probably when it goes up, I will be streaming more in the evening, at least in October, maybe later in the year, because this is fun and chill. But it's going to be like this. It's going to be, like, really chill, kind of laid-back streams. I'll just be playing a game and probably talking about the game a little bit and just chatting with you guys. I'm not going to be, like, cracking jokes too hard, probably. It's hard to do that unless I'm, like, streaming with another person. Just because, like, I don't know, it's hard for me to be funny on my own. I know I have some people in my life who disagree with that, who think I'm just an innately funny person, but I've always felt that I'm really funny if I have somebody who's also funny that I can kind of build on, you know? Sort of, I've talked about improv, you know, talked about the topic to death at this point, but I mean, yeah, like, if I have someone I can sort of improvise, like, jokes and shit with, like, I can build on a joke and make kind of a funny premise, and, just have fun laughing my ass off with people, but on my own, man, it's hard. You're not sure how much 152 gold is, but as far as you're concerned, I'm rich. Absolutely. Invest all your money in gold. I'm at 175 now. It's actually not that much. So, oh, no, I'll talk about that in a minute. There's another couple things I love here. Hold on. Ooh. Attack is stronger. That's always a good one. That's also a good one. I dash attack around like an idiot a lot, so I should do that. So basically you X to dash, square attacks, triangle is special, which on this weapon is like you fucking Captain America toss your shield. You can also like dash into an attack, dash into a shield throw, and then you have this like cast gem that you can cast at enemies, which can have a varied effect depending on what boons you have. So those are all your basic moves, and then you get like an ultimate basically in certain boons. But yeah, so it basically, it costs 100, oh, fuck. I have never seen this particular thing before. No, I won't get it. So this means there's a friendly NPC in that room who will give me something, and this means there's a shop in there. So in each of the areas, there are certain rooms that have, shops with the shopkeep, Charon, the guy that the boatman on the river Styx, which is pretty dope. I love that the fucking Stygian boatman is the shopkeep. That makes me so happy. But yeah, the NPC in this area is Sisyphus. As far as I'm aware, he's the only one in the area, but who's like a friendly NPC. And you just chat with him, and he just gives you encouragement. He's a really positive guy. He's cool. So you can basically get healing, which I don't really need. I could get darkness for permanent upgrades, but I'm pretty good on those. So I usually just go for this Charon's Obol, which is, I guess, kind of the gold coins. I don't know if it's an actual, like, ancient Grecian currency, or if it's purely taken from mythology, or maybe just fucking made up, but, you know. Oh, this is a mini-boss room. There's an Athena boon in here, I think, if I saw the fucking thing correctly, but, or if I was paying attention to the door, which I kind of wasn't. Hold on. Ugh. I'm not doing exceptionally well here. But, I was gonna say, like, when I was talking to one of the gods earlier, is that, so there's 9 major kind of Greek gods who you can get, like, boons from, plus, you can get Daedalus hammer stuff, but that's, I'll talk about that later, maybe, if I remember. So this is Aphrodite. Oh.
Thought I'd steal away a bit, and that together we might make up for lost time.
See, so there's so much depth in this game. As far as, like, there's some of the gods where I have never had the same repeated dialogue. And keep in mind, I've played this game probably almost 60 hours. And I have not had fucking repeated dialogue once, which is insane. There is so much varied dialogue in this game. It's so good. Gold coin, watch out, Dogecoin. Also on a scale of 1 to 10, how tired am I? I'd say I was more tired earlier in the day. Honestly, like, I feel like I got over the hump where now I'm pretty good, and I can just kind of, as long as I'm chill while I'm streaming, I can probably coast for a couple hours. Could probably go till like midnight, I don't know. So I would say maybe a 5. I don't know. I feel like I was like a 7 earlier. Now I'm just kind of in the middle. I'm just chilling. I'm a 5. Like, I could probably go to bed if I really wanted to, but my brain probably wouldn't shut down for a bit, so, you know. So Aphrodite's interesting, because she's obviously the goddess of love, but a lot of her abilities do the most outright damage. Like, so here's the sort of compendium. So, for instance, her attack buff at base level adds 50% to your attack. So you compare that to other gods' buffs. You have Athena, who only adds 40%. You have, you know, Artemis, who adds 20% plus crit stuff. He just adds a base 50. I don't know, actually. I think Poseidon, yeah, 30%, and Zeus does bouncing damage, which is very nice for crowd control. But Aphrodite, though, is the only one, or she has the most actual pure damage with her boons, which is pretty amazing. But she also afflicts, like, status effects, which is very cool. Like, she can inflict weak on enemies, which makes them deal 30% damage for a little bit, 30% less damage for a little bit. She can also, her ultimate also lets you charm an enemy for a little bit, which makes them attack their allies. Though, I don't like getting that one because I've found it's kind of iffy as to how much it actually works. Ooh, I think I'm gonna get that. This one's good though too. Only having 57 for the death blast damage isn't very good, so I'm gonna do that. So now you can see my shield has a new little like coloring on it. That's indicating it's an Aphrodite sort of blessed item now. So yeah, so now it does like a decent chunk more damage. Wow, okay, yeah. Like I said, a decent chunk more damage. And inflicts charm. And actually, if I can find a chaos portal, I could increase the buff, and I could purely just try to go for fucking shield tosses this game. Which, it's hard to tell how much I'm actually doing because I'm still in the early game. Yeah, it's only 63 damage, so I'm not actually doing a ton with the shield throw. Ooh, that buff Divine Strike? Nice. Cool. So that was like basically, I have a thing where when I get... What did I get there? The little, not potion. Whatever. Ambrosia or whatever. Nectar. Maybe it's Nectar of the Gods. But anyway, whenever I get that, I also get a free random upgrade on one of my abilities, which is super cool. Okay, I don't really need to heal. We're good. What year do I think this game might take place in? It's hard to tell since it's Greek mythology. It could literally be at any time. I think it's a safe bet. Fuck. It's okay, it's gotta be BC. Because, like, the Roman Empire was after Greece, and that was, like, negative 400 BC. Or, not negative, fucking kill me. That was 400-ish BC was when it was in its, like, starting to get in its height. So I would say... I think 1000 BC is too far back. 800 BC, maybe? I don't know. How far before the Roman Empire was the Greek Empire at the height of its strength? It's hard to tell. Because I feel like, yeah, I don't know. The thing is it's mythological, right? So it's almost timeless, which is kind of cool. Like, you know, it's a fictional story that never really happened to begin with, so you can kind of just mentally place it wherever you like. I mean, obviously, I think it's, you know, a little ridiculous to put it in the modern day, at least for me personally, in my own sort of interpretation. But you also kind of have a gun in this game as one of your weapons you can use, which I think is pretty funny. And it's like a fucking grenade launcher, which is like almost a meme. It's so good, but like, yeah. But it is very well balanced, I will say. It sounds like it would be overpowered as fuck, but it's actually not, which I was somewhat surprised by. So this room, there's some rooms where Hades will just summon his forces, like, at you. Oh, Hades is your father, by the way. And he's trying to prevent you from leaving the underworld for reasons I won't really go into right now. Yeah, just a bit. Agreed. Yeah, as for what you missed, not too much. I've been playing a little Hades. I didn't start the game fresh. This isn't a fresh file. I've gone through about 8 successful runs overall over the last couple weeks. I'm playing a shitload of this game, so I've gotten okay at it. I probably should upgrade my special there. Whatever. It's fine. There's another upgrade room coming up. And for anyone who doesn't know, I'm like... I get fucking, not OCD, I just get, like, weird joy out of breaking the pots in this game. I'm the same way with, like, Bloodborne. So I'm telling you, there might be a snake lady person in the middle of a cave. You mean, like, Medusa? Like, the Gorgon? Because she's in this game, but not like you might think of her. Her name is Dusa, and she's, like, it's like a nickname, and she's fucking adorable. She's, because I'm pretty sure she was decapitated by, who was it? Was it Perseus? I want to say it was Perseus. maybe it could have been Jason, but I want to say it was fucking Perseus. Decapitated Medusa in like Greek mythology, and so she's just like a floating head with a really like high-pitched like voice. Freaking adorable though, but she's basically like the cleaning lady of the underworld. Yeah, in 2021, you never know, man. Also, a cave is stretching it a bit. I mean, this is the goddamn underworld here, you know? It's not just a fucking bippity-boppity-boopity cave. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's really not giving hell enough credit, you know what I mean? But yeah, how have you been, though, automated comment? What is new, man? It's been a minute. I mean, well, I feel like I would say that to everyone just because time for me feels so fucking weird right now. It's really been like, what, 5 days, maybe? No, wait. I literally streamed yesterday, didn't I? And I'm pretty certain you popped in. Didn't you? Actually, maybe you didn't pop in yesterday. I don't remember. I was streaming Jackbox yesterday, which was pretty good, actually. I had fun doing the new pack, so I'm definitely going to do that more next week. Oh, I actually might be doing that on Halloween. You asked me about Halloween earlier, Mr. Y, and I might be doing some Jackbox games on it. I'm not sure yet. What I could do is I could do a little Jackbox party, and then some Resident Evil maybe like later in the night, and I think that could be fun. That could be really fun, actually. Like, cause I love doing like single player stuff, you know, and that'd be like when it gets spooky. Maybe I could pour myself out some hot chocolate or have a drink or something. I don't know. Fuck, dude. I'm making this shit up as I go along. That's the most fun I can have. Time is non-existent. So are you feeling it too, Mr. Y? Like, does time feel like it's stretching along really weirdly for you too? Because I swear, like, I've genuinely felt that recently, where like the passage of time just has been like really like weird. Like, I don't know. It actually feels like time is flowing on like a micro level fairly slowly. Like, it's like, oh yeah, like I've gotten actually a lot done this month, but then I look at like the year and I'm like, oh god, 2021 is already almost done. Like, what the fuck? You're watching a bit of that stream yesterday. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just didn't remember. I felt like you were there chatting a little bit, but the thing about Jackbox streams is there's actually like way more people in those usually than I can like mentally keep track of. Like, just my... Oh, fuck. I'm not good at traps in this game. These fucking spike traps on the floor. Like, if Hades actually wanted to stop me escaping his realm, he should just cover the floor in spike traps, and I'm done. Although, there is actually an Athena perk, where you can reduce up to, like, 90% of trap damage. And I might try to go for that, actually. I completely forgot about that. You watch James Q. Drone, you transcend time and the universe itself. Holy shit, thank you very much. You were watching a bit of the stream yesterday. That's what happens when you're unemployed, lol. I guess so, man. Everything just blends together. I'll be getting a job, though, probably at the end of the year, though. That's the plan, at any rate. I am trying to reach out. I don't know if any of you know of any, like, indie game developers. But I am trying to reach out to some of them and look for some, like, indie game studios to try to, like, make music for. Anywho. Ooh, that's nice. I can make enemies do minus 40% with every weak effect, which I believe this does weak, so yeah, that actually seems very useful. Oh gosh, what do I want to go for here? So here's an item shop. Okay, so recently, actually, in my last, I would say 10 runs, I've started to develop totally new strategies in this game, which I don't know if it's just because I'm actually, like, being a god now. What kind of music am I into? Oh, fucking all kinds, man. What I've been working on has been mostly just instrumental stuff. I'll actually pull some of it up. I'm not going to play it right now or anything, because who's got the time, but I will very quickly post in the chat. You guys can just, like, click the link or whatever. I do like jazz. I don't know if you're memeing on me right now, but I do genuinely like jazz. I was listening to some, what's his name? Vince Guaraldi? I think that's how you pronounce it, recently. He's the guy that did the Peanuts music, but he's a super good, like, classical, like, American jazz musician. Good shit. But anyway, so I was saying, though, that my strategy in this game has actually changed a lot in recent times. Hold on. Oh, okay. So basically, after whichever of these chambers I pick, there's going to be a boss. That's essentially guaranteed from the fact that I'm on chamber 12. It's usually chamber like 14, I feel like, for this section of the game. So here's an item shop, and I have enough money to actually get like basically everything there. Here's a health thing, but your money carries through from one area to another. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get max health, because it is a free max health. I don't have to fight any enemies. The only unfortunate thing is, you can see in the bottom left corner, above my health bar, the red health bar, there's 3 little icons. Each of those is what's called a death defiance. Basically, when I die, I come back to life with like half health, but one of those is gone. So it's like a 1-up, essentially. So I have like 4 lives, if you count my current life. This is Electo. This first boss can be either one of the 3 Furies, which I think is pretty cool. I am a fan. And they all have like their own unique personality and weird level of weirdness, which is nice. You start off on 5 or sell a few songs that way, get the ball rolling. You think so? Excuse me, I could give it a try, yeah. Do you know, does Fiverr actually have that much traffic that, like, I would encounter enough people on there? I just don't know. I'm bad with, like, having confidence in my own work. Also, you say everyone likes jazz. I actually know some people that don't like it because of how fucking chaotic it can be. But jazz comes in all shapes and sizes, so... There we go, okay. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on the game text.
Smile. And hey, having to deal with you now and again beats having to fight Meg all the time.
Ew.
You think dealing with me beats dealing with that weakling?
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely going to use a Death Defiance on this boss. Which is unfortunate. I really don't like using one on the first boss if I can avoid it, but... Oh, especially if I go fucking running into spikes like an idiot. Cool. Good job, me. If I can just fucking, like, evade, I actually might be okay. This boss only gets really tough fucking, like, a bit later. Like, as long as I, okay. If I'm making, like, dumb mistakes like that, then I don't stand a fucking chance, but... Oh, I haven't used these at all yet, either. Hold on. I need to use my other cast. Oh, I already used it. Fuck. The problem with the shield is it doesn't always track, like, completely effectively. And you have to kind of, like, turn back in the direction that you want to throw it, which can be a little tricky. I don't know. There's a lot about the shield I'm still kind of getting used to. Fuck me. Fucking, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not getting through it. Hold on. I'm just gonna go fucking ham then, since I'm already... Actually, if I was a better player at this game, I could almost 100% get through this boss, probably without using a Death Defiance. Like, in all honesty. I'm just not... I'm not good enough. Ah, oh, fuck, I knew it. Yeah. See? So, okay. So that's how Death Defiance works. You just get basically a 1-up, and then when you run out of those and die, that's it, you're dead. I do have a habit of just, like, wantonly fucking throwing myself at bosses. Keep it rolling, 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 rolling. Hell yeah. You bet one of the bosses on here is Matthew the Mechanist, son of Zeus, special attack, rolling boogers. I don't even know the bit you're trying to make. I think I enjoy it, though. I think it's funny. I don't know. I don't know whether to chuckle or not, because I simply don't understand. I'm so sorry. I feel like you're referencing something, and I just... right over my head. No, I know the song you're talking about, though. I don't think I know any more of it than that, Mr. Y, unfortunately. I feel like it's been a long time since I heard it, but I remember enjoying it when I did hear it, if that means anything. So this basically is like a special item that I've acquired from all these people by giving them, like, ambrosia. So the ones from almost all the gods let you get a better chance of getting their personal, like, boons. At least in the first encounter, and they make the boons better if you upgrade this better. So usually I start with Athena, because Athena has cool, like, deflection perks that can actually deflect damage straight up. And then I usually go either Aphrodite or Demeter, depending on whether I have boons that I want to upgrade. Because Demeter has this interesting ability where she can pick a few of your boons at random, reset them to the lowest rarity. So as you can see, these are rare. There's like common, rare, legendary, and heroic. I think there's another one in there. I don't know. But legendary something hero. I don't fucking know. But anyway, and just every few rooms she'll like increase the rarity of your boon. There's like 5 rarities. I want to say 5 rarities. But yeah, so you can end up with these super powerful boons. I'm gonna go with Aphrodite though.
Okay.
Excuse me, because Aphrodite just has a generally good set of boons. I actually did not get enough boons in the first area. Like, I'm not doing very well this run. Sometimes you can tell, I feel like, early on in a run in this game, like, I'm just not doing very well. Okay, so I am gonna get my Death Defiance back. As much as that maybe wasn't worth it.
Should be useful.
Oh, yeah, I know Matthew McConaughey.
Going up.
I've heard of him. You said Matthew the Machinist, and that's what I got confused by. No, I know that meme. When you called him Matthew the Machinist, that's I think when you fucking confused me. I don't know, maybe you just mistyped or something. Or maybe you were doing like a bit and I don't know, man. I feel like you had layers to your joke. And it just went over my head. For that, I'm sorry. It was a clever bit, though. I will grant you that. So I will admit, actually, of every area in this game, the second area here, what is Asphodel, I think it's called, is actually my least favorite. Purely because I have a bad habit. So I like dashing around. That's just kind of my playstyle. Like, I dash around like a maverick, hence the fucking stream title. But you actually get really punished for doing that in this area, because if you dash into lava, I'll just demonstrate. Look, you start fucking racking up damage, which sucks, and I hate it. And I've probably actually lost many runs just purely because of the damage that I've accrued from lava over time. Ooh, not bad. But I'll see what else you got. Ah, okay. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, a faster special is very good for this build. Well, it would be if I was playing better. As it stands, it's just, you know, okay. Ooh, that is good. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, that's what I want. Ooh, that's good shit. Okay. Now I just need some Daedalus Hammer perks. When he says commercials, you're just thinking of Matthew trying to sell his products to you in a 90s commercial. I mean, you're not far off, honestly, man. I've seen the old fucking Matthew McConaughey Lincoln commercials. There was a, Jim Carrey did a parody of it. I enjoy a lot of Jim Carrey's work. Like, I don't think he's, like, an amazing actor. I think he's a pretty decent actor, actually. But also, like, he hasn't acted much in a while. Like, the last movie he was in was fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, I want to say, as Dr. Eggman. No, like, I know he was Dr. Eggman in that movie, I don't necessarily remember if that was the last one. I couldn't tell you for sure. Maybe he was in something since, but I don't know. I always enjoy his performance in whatever I've seen him in. I mean, he's often pretty hammy, pretty over the top. Even in movies where, like, I don't know, where he's a more serious character, he manages to include a little bit of, like, charm into it. Like, for example, the first thing I'm thinking of, like, that comes to mind is, sorry, my brain is having to concentrate on this game. The Truman Show is what I wanted to say. But even in that, he adds a little extra, you know, charm to the character. But in general, that movie itself is a little bit over the top, so. As far as, like, the characters, the way they talk to each other and stuff. Like, they're all very, you know, bright and sunny and overly emphatic of the things they say. And, I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense, because, like, it's It's meant to be spoilers for the Truman Show. It's all a TV show. If you didn't guess it from the thing being called, the movie being called The Truman Show. God, that's a good movie. Even if you do know that sort of twist or that sort of spoiler, it's still a good movie worth watching, honestly. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's a good time.
Just what I need.
Oh, he's an actor, not a Greek god. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey's an actor. You thought he was a Greek god? Making in Lincoln commercials? Remember when fucking Zeus was in those Wendy's ads? He was like, "You always fresh, never frozen." Oh man. Remember when fucking, I don't know. Anyway, what do I want? I could go with that. I do have that perk that improves weak effects. Oh, that's good. I'm actually gonna go with that because it'll make enemies do less damage to me for longer, which is only a good thing. Damn, I'm really just beefing up Divine Strike, and unfortunately with this build, sorry, my nose fucking itches. With this build though, I don't have any good like healing methods, which is very not good. He also may be a Greek god. True. You're just a stupid mate. Don't even trip, man. You're totally good. Like you said, you're fucking tired. Can I say, by the way, it might be hard to hear because I think I have the volume pretty low. But this game's soundtrack fucking rips. Like, they did not need to go as hard as they did with this game's score. It's genuinely good. You can actually hear the whole soundtrack. If you like this kind of like rock and metal thing that they got going here, like the whole soundtrack is on Spotify. It's a good listen. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy who made it. I feel like I could remember it if my brain wasn't concentrating on this. I actually kind of don't like this. Well, okay, I should specify. I actually rather like this mini boss fight. It's just very hard. But it is an interesting dance because the Medusa head... Whoa, what? Holy fuck, that's actually really good. So now my weak effects have a 15% chance to also charm foes, which will make them fight for me for a bit. Ooh, yes please. That's a very good perk. That actually might turn this whole... It's insane. Sometimes you can get one, like, good perk that can just fucking turn a run around, honestly. That's so good. We don't have enough info. The world may never know. It's not like an insult to yourself. It's in the 10 Commandments. Are you saying the 10 Commandments say that you're just stupid?
More wave makers?
I don't know what you're talking about right now. Holy shit, did I just fucking charm both of those enemies with that one attack? God damn, I love it. That actually is like so good. And the fucking weak effect lasts so long now. Like that, genuinely, because you can charm bosses, I've discovered in this, which is very good because, well, fuck it, this is a spoilery run anyway. But the boss of the third area, you have to fight both Theseus and the Minotaur, which is interesting from a mythological perspective, since they kind of fought each other, but they explain it well in the game, which I won't go into, but they're an incredibly hard boss fight. Like, I feel like they are the Ornstein and Smo of this game, if anybody's played Dark Souls, where basically they're like when the difficulty really, really ramps up. Because up until that point, I think this game was hard, but getting to that boss, for me, and from what I hear many others, is the first time that a lot of people actually hit like a difficulty wall, where it's like, oh fuck, I actually have to kind of know what I'm doing a little bit, or be like me and just fucking dash around like a psycho. Or have really, really good perks. But yeah, there's definitely a big difficulty spike there. Okay, so it's interesting. So this is a mini-boss. I wonder what, actually. So this is just a key. No other good perks. So it's no point to that. This is these gems. I also get 20 gold as a side bonus. And this, I get 5 health. 5 health versus 20 gold. Honestly, the 20 gold would be more worth it, except that's a mini-boss and this isn't, so I'm going this way. It's a darn fact that you're dumb.
Thanatos?
Thy brother art dumb. Well, hey man, I'm dumb too, so.
Up to have another
Oh, is this
approval contest.
Thanatos? He's
Now
your...
let's go.
I don't know. I want to say he's like your gay love interest, because he kind of is. But also, like, in Grecian times, everyone was a little gay. But yeah. Anyway, one second. Sorry, I just noticed my fucking microphone, like, is sticking up weird on the side. I just want to lower it slightly so it doesn't look so awkward, maybe? Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. It was just the way it, like, sticks up that high looks really awkward. But yeah, he shows up every now and then and helps you. Scorpion King is the same boss as Golden Era game. Wasn't that a PS1 game? I could be mistaken. But yeah, basically you have to outkill him. You have to, like, get more kills in him, and he'll give you, like, extra health, which is super nice. His music fucking rocks. Like, going on with what I said earlier about how the music in this game is really, really good. His music is so good. But yeah, once you're decent at this game, it's actually not that hard to get more kills in him, usually. Well, okay, this will be an exception, probably, because it's actually very hard when there's all these fucking enemies with, the shields, which is basically like a second life bar. Fuck you. Because he just one-shots everything, so you have to be, like, really quick. Yeah, there was no way I was out-killing him there. It's fine, fuck it.
When we last spoke, I care about you, Thanatos.
In Greek times, everyone was a little gay. Facts.
How am I supposed to even answer
Oh my god. That's the fucking quote of the stream there, guy. Dude, I am a facts machine. The man's a genius. But yeah, Scorpion King was a PS1 game, right? I don't own it. I do own a PS1 though. I don't know. If I ever get when I get a PO box, somebody can send it to me and I will straight up stream it. That could be fun. I think that'd be fun anyway. Can't guarantee I'd send it back though. Lol. But yeah, if anybody wants to give me a copy. I also own a PS2. I've never used it and I'm not 100% certain it works. I found it, I'm not even kidding. So there was this record store that was going out of business, and so they were having a sale on a bunch of stuff. Actually, no, it wasn't that record store, it's a different one. They weren't going out of business, but they were having like, anyway, they were having like an uber fucking mega sale. Maybe it was that one. Anyway, it was a record store. They were having an uber fucking mega sale, and they had a bunch of like old consoles that they're like, we don't know if these work. But here, it's like $5. I got a PS2 for like $5. And I haven't used it yet. I think I have all the cables for it even. Something I discovered is that the PS2 and the PS1 use the same exact power cable, and I think the PS3 might as well. But it's kind of fascinating, honestly.
Must have slept.
Like literally, you can use the same power cable from your PS1 as your as your PS2.
Should help keep you going.
But yeah. Ooh, this is a great... So, Ares, obviously, God of War. Ares! He's got a lot of good, like, attack perks. So this one literally just buffs, like, all your basic attacks by 10%, which is, good shit. I love it.
God's grant me strength.
I think I'm gonna upgrade my special, because I'm using the charm effect and the weak effect from that a lot. Alright, we're on to Area 2 boss. He's not wrong though, the Greeks used to play... No, like, I wasn't even like, it was obviously a joke, but I wasn't even entirely kidding when I said, like, the Greeks were gay. There were a ton of gay Greeks. Like, dudes were just, like, boning, because there wasn't really, like, a stigma against that then. It wasn't really until, like, the Christian, you know, revolution, I guess we could call it. The rise of Christianity, I feel like, when you know, humanity started just being, like, much more ashamed of its sexuality. In Western cultures, at least. I can't speak at all to, like, Eastern cultures. I feel like China and Japan were probably quite a bit different about that in either the same or even an earlier time period. But Western cultures, they were just, like, fucking whatever. They didn't give a shit. Like you see all those, like, old Greek myths, right? And it's just like, yeah, the gods were like fucking animals and stuff, and you're like, what? Dude. Honestly, that's probably what people had diseases. They would just, like, fuck whatever. I mean, shit, dog. STDs are no laughing matter. That's why the Dark Ages were so dark. Like, you shouldn't have been fucking sheeped all the time. Like, bruh. Keep boning. Oh my god, yes. It's so fucking good. Just keep boning. Greeks boning. Alright, I need to concentrate a little. I don't want to use another Death Defiance. I'd rather not, anyway. The problem is, too, is I'm not used to this weapon. So, like, you develop instincts after a while. So I'm used to, like, there's this really cool fist weapon that I'm used to using. I don't have any calls either, which isn't stellar. But yeah, this shield is like a ranged attack, which means I can literally, and I actually will do this, if I get past this part without using another Death Defiance, which would be cool, I can beat this boss's final, well, potentially I can beat this boss's final form without taking any hits. Purely by using the range on this shield, which is bullshit, I grant you. But fuck it, this boss is kind of hard. And the next boss is even harder, so if I can avoid Death Defiances using them, I will. Fuck, never mind. Doesn't even fucking matter then. I'll just do whatever I want. But yeah, you can literally just do this. Whoop! And just like hit and run. And you could just do that for however long until he's dead. Because he might have some like range stuff, but he doesn't do it enough to actually like be a threat. What the fuck is that? Did you guys see that like drop head enemy? What the fuck is this? I've never seen them do that before, where they just drop and immediately die in like a pattern. Oh, this guy's not even doing the heads. Hold on, let me just... Head slams. I fucking love these boss kills. Like, look at that. Boom, the head blows up. That actually reminds me of old, like, Legend of Zelda games where there's like an... I don't remember what it is. I want to say it's... I know it's in Link's Awakening, I think, as well, but Link to the Past? Yeah, I want to say it's in A Link to the Past in the Super Nintendo. There's like this worm enemy that like jumps up from the sand or something, and you have to slash its head. And when you destroy its head, the head blows up, and then the rest of the body blows up after, in that almost very similar kind of animation. And I'm willing to bet. I don't know if that's like in an interview or anything. I watched... but I don't know if it's in an interview or anything. But, I'd be willing to bet they probably took some inspiration from that. I would never be president of the U.S. Man, that is way too much fucking stress. I don't need that on my life. If I were to ever become president of the United States, I would do it on the platform of, hey, my one goal as president is to get rid of the Electoral College. And to actually, like, directly make voters' votes matter. That would be my entire platform. But because the Electoral College exists, I wouldn't get voted in. Isn't that the fucking conundrum of it? Hey, let me catch up. All you know is that back in the day someone played sports naked. Absolutely, that was the Olympics. But nah, dudes were boning. It was a thing. Oh, look it up. Oh, so I could get Demeter. I'm gonna go for the hammer though. There's some really good hammer perks. For some weapons, the hammer actually has healing perks, which is so good. There's a really interesting one. So the first weapon you have in this game is like a sword. It was actually the main weapon I used for probably my first, like, the only weapon I used for like my first 30 runs probably. Even though I had all these other weapons because I just really enjoyed using it. I don't know if you can tell, this game is fucking frantic. Like, I almost wish I could show, like, my button inputs. And you don't have to play the game this frantically. You can actually get by okay playing a little more slow and steady if you're very, like, methodical, but I don't know. Something about this, like, frantic movement is really fun to me. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Like, the Daedalus hammer has some game-changing shit. Where it's like, after that hits an enemy now, my next 2 attacks to them do pulse 80% damage. Which is fucking amazing. Oh, 150 gold. Ooh, that would let me get full items from the next shop I go to. Let's do it. I have enough health that I can risk it. Gotta risk it for the brisket. Basically, the way these chests work is you have to kill these foes quickly, but the money just keeps counting down. Oh, I'm fighting shield enemies. Go fuck yourself, game. These shield enemies are... Hold on, I need to fucking control these mage guys, because they suck. They suck, big wee. Okay. Mario Kart. Whee! Also, this area is actually very interesting, because if you don't kill the enemies in it fast enough, they reform from, like, fucking ghosts. And it's very annoying. There you go. Ugh, only 59 gold. There's 150 to start with. I was hoping to get closer to 100. Ooh, that's not very good, actually. I can only get one from the thing. Do I have any abilities that give me more money? I don't. Shit. This has not been a very good run, honestly. God, I've been streaming almost an hour already. Fuck. I always estimated that runs take me like 45 minutes. I should have estimated closer to an hour. Honestly. I mean, it's quite probable then. I've done like 60 runs that I've actually put like 70 to 100 hours in this game already. Because I've enjoyed the fucking dialogue so much. If there was one world I would live in for the rest of my life, what world would it be? It's a decent question. I actually don't mind Earth too much. I feel like if there's another world, that's like a bunch more shit I have to get accustomed to, you know? And then, like, what if you're feeling, like, fucking insecure, but, like, now you don't have, like, a home life because you chose to go adventuring in fucking Middle-earth or whatever. I don't know, like, I'm a homebody. Like, I'm really lame, you know? I like video games through which I can experience and explore any world I like, you know? As absolutely asinine as that is to say, it's true. Hold on, I actually got a fucking wombo combo this bitch. There we go. Got him. Okay,
Yes.
so probably Earth and right now, mainly because, like, home, but also because we have fucking modern medicine, which is, like, an actual wonder that I feel like people don't often consider. Like, whenever anyone's like, yeah, would you like to go back to medieval times? I'm like, no, I'd get fucking, I don't know, chlamydia and die instantly. Like, what even, and it would smell like shit all the time. Like, I feel like that's one thing people never think about in, like, fantasy worlds, like Middle-earth or Alagasia, or I'm trying to think of another fantasy world. Panem from, like, the Hunger Games. Like, it probably smells like shit everywhere. It's just, those worlds don't smell good, you know? So, I don't know. It's just, I feel like that's some shit people don't consider. Some shit, get it? Oh, lol. Anyway, fucking kill me. This is fun. I want to do more evening streams like this. And thanks, by the way, Mr. Y and Automated for, like, fucking hanging out with me. I don't know how long I'm going to stream, actually, tonight. I think I might do one more run after this and then call it a night. But that depends how long this run takes. I may just do the one, because this has actually been a really long run, and there's still a whole area left. Although the last area actually can be very, incredibly variable. Like, you can get through it, like, within minutes, or, like, it could take you a decent while. And you could choose to be in it longer. Anyway, you guys will see what I mean when I get there, which I'm actually a decent bit away. I think 5 chambers still. Ooh, Hermes. Hermes is a weird one. He doesn't really fit in with the rest of the gods in this. He's kind of, like, super helping you. He's a real fucking bro. This is a good one. Having a 15% automatic dodge, like, opportunity is really useful. Obviously, it's very unpredictable, but it's definitely saved my ass on more than one occasion. Now, I'm not... Ooh. See, the thing is, I don't want to fight the mini-boss on this. Because fighting the mini-boss on this is actually... can actually be fucking AIDS. So what I'm saying is that Earth kind of sucks, but every other world sucks more. Yeah! I think every other world sucks more in different ways. Oh, fuck. Ooh, I could try it. Should I do it for the fucking lols? Nah, it's not worth it. I don't know. I don't think I have a good enough build to do it. Alright, well there's an optional boss fight here that I've actually never beaten. It might be worth a try, just for the funsies. What's this? Dash strike deals more. It's not bad. Sure.
Time to hunt.
Alright. So, by borrowing 300 monies from Charon, you initiate... Oh, have a great night, Mr. Y. Hope you sleep well, man. I'll probably just do one run tonight also, to be honest. I am pretty tired. I'm starting to get tired anyway. This is like... this might end the run. But fuck it.
Hey, Charon, want to fight?
So apparently if you beat him, you get a 25% coupon for the rest of your run, and also you get to keep the 300 gold, which is fucking insane. Although I wish the coupon was for the rest of the game. That should be like a permanent buff for just fucking having to win a boss fight, but whatever. It's still good enough. But yeah, I've never beaten this guy, but I've also never fought him this late in a run before, and having this decent a setup. I fucking love his like weird trip hop track. I don't know if trip hop is even the right fucking genre. It just, that's what it sounds like to me. Oh, I charmed him. Oh, fuck, that is a lot of damage. Thank God for my fucking perks. I don't have any dash... Oh, wait. Did I deflect those? I don't think I have a deflect... Oh, my dash attack does more, that's right. Athena has a really good fucking dash deflection perk that I absolutely love. I'm actually doing very well. I don't want to jinx it, but like... I absolutely... If this battle continues the way it is right now, I'm going to fucking wreck this guy. Like, I'm gonna lose... I'm gonna go through a Death Defiance. One at least, but... That's the thing about this game, is it can be hard to tell. Because you can't really brute force enemies too well. Because you just don't rack up enough damage usually, depending on your build, but generally speaking, you can't really rack up enough damage in a short period of time to just fucking decimate like a boss. Like, if it's a basic enemy, you can brute force him. Yeah, anyway. You can brute force him pretty easily, but with a boss, you generally can't. Ooh, yeah. I actually might lose this. There is a fair chance I will. I'm about to use another Death Defiance, and then I'll only have 1 life left. And see, that's the thing, is like, it's easy to do so much damage at first, but then over time, like, it just seems relatively less and less. Fuck, my shield is so fucking inaccurate. I don't know what that wave move is. It doesn't seem to actually be doing damage. It does stun me, though, and I don't really care for it. I will admit. Okay, this is where shit starts to suck. Fuck. I hate his fucking, like... I love aesthetically that he uses his fucking paddle for his boat as, like, a lightsaber. Like, I think that's so, like, thematically and conceptually cool, but he can just fuck right off. Like, it does so much damage and has such an annoying range. If I can play this well, that's the thing, is like, I feel like every time I start to think I'm doing well, I let my guard down, and then I just do badly. Did I get any extra dashes from Hermes earlier? Hermes just can straight up give you extra dashes, and it... What the fuck happened there? Did you see that? That was like a glitch. That was weird. Ooh. This is very close. I don't think I'm gonna win this, but it's gonna be closer than I'll have gotten him before, which is kind of cool.
Wait, did I win?
Oh right, you don't have to actually kill him. You only have to get him down a certain amount. That's right. That's cool.
No way.
Fuck yeah. Okay, first let's check this out.
The hidden stretch of the boundless river Styx cuts through misty Erebus, providing for the river boatman Charon a locale in which to deal with the unruliest of souls.
Cool.
Nice place you got here, mate.
Oh, it's only 20% off. Okay, whatever. But I did get a trophy, so that's cool. Oh, fuck, I'm just in a room now. Fuck my life. Oh, I might die. These enemies suck. They literally run at you and explode. I think there's an enemy in Dark Souls 2 like that. It's some bullshit, and I hate it. I kind of love it. I don't know. That's the thing is the parts of this game that I don't like mechanically, I love conceptually, and any part of this game that I maybe feel iffy about conceptually, I love mechanically. So like, this game for me always wins somehow, you know? Those butterfly balls are the oh, fuck my life. I didn't think there'd be more. I thought that'd be it. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna fucking die here. Absolutely. I have no doubts about that now. Jesus. I was like, maybe I can actually do this. Yeah, look at the fucking butterflies. God damn. Jesus, this is actually insane. How am I still alive? This is not gonna last. There's no actual goddamn way this can last. One of these fucking butterflies is just gonna like kill me. I'm just gonna get yeeted out of this reality. This has been a fun run though. That's the thing is like even if I don't do well in this game, it's so fun.
So much for that.
And it reminds me of Dark Souls in the sense that it's very challenging but very satisfying. And once you understand the mechanics and how the world works, and how to kind of, also kind of like Doom Eternal, like how to dance around every stage, it's a very satisfying dance. Once you get all the mechanics, it's very fast and frantic, but I think a word a lot of people use is frenetic, and I don't know that I necessarily remember what that word means, but it feels like the right word for this instance. I don't mean to use big words to sound smart. I genuinely think that is the correct word to describe this kind of movement. I mean, you could just call it kinetic and not be a cunt about it, of course. That's always an option. So, I'll just call it kinetic instead. Which I believe means just like it has a sort of fluidity to its like movement. Which is true, you know. So, it's kinetic. It's kinetic! I almost did a hand gesture there. Hold on. It's kinetic. Alright. I was fairly certain that was going to get me killed. I am about to die. I don't know how I'm about to die. Like, I don't know what specifically will kill me, but in this fray, there's no goddamn way I won't take damage. Like, it's just inconceivable. Like, they'll shoot an arrow at me. They'll hit me with a spear. Like, I don't give a fuck. Something's going to fucking kill me, dude. I'm going to get offed, okay? Like, I'm going to be shuffling off of this mortal coil momentarily, okay? And if I don't, then, well, fucking the boss is going to have his way with me, and we all know how fun that is. Not at all is the answer to that question. Yes, it is a multiple choice question, and not at all is all the answers, because I don't like school. What was I talking about? Holy shit, my brain actually just fucking killed itself. Okay. Oh, this is bad, man. This is so bad. How the fuck am I still alive? I'm genuinely amazed. God, I have so much gold and a coupon, and I'll never get to use it. Is there anything more fucking depressing than that? Oh, I guess this is cool. I gotta show off another little event before I stop for the night. Before I die and stop for the night. So, there's certain rooms you have to choose between two gods. And whichever god you don't choose, they get all pissed and, They basically start, like, throwing shit at you. But also, they buff enemies in certain ways, depending on what their god abilities are. Which is kind of crazy. Sure, I don't know. It really doesn't matter since I'm about to die. Because I can't cope with both Aphrodite and these enemies, like, at the same time. I don't know why there's so many enemies. I don't remember there being so many in this area. Oh, that heart. I don't want that heart to find me. If that heart finds me, it's basically done. Like, it's essentially the fucking It Follows of Hades, alright? If the heart finds you, you're done. Your run is done, okay? Yeah. I'm curious.
You worship me rather than anger me.
I don't know if I've ever been killed by a god. No, I have to have been. I definitely haven't been killed by hers yet.
Back again.
So I guess the one final thing I'll showcase before I... Oh, he's not here. Fuck my life. I was going to showcase that Hypnos fucking tells you cheekily how you died, which is very cute.
Wanted to ask you
Anyway,
more
let's
about
talk
the
to
weapons I've been
Achilles. Let's just
using.
talk to these people and
They
then I'll
can
be done
change
for the
shape.
night.
So they've molded themselves to suit me and remember their past wielders, something like that?
Something like that. They seem alive, don't they? Taking everything in. I think they long predate even your father's time. Some have seen many different owners. Chances are you shall not be the last.
In the meantime, I'll take good care of them.
Been abetting in Thanatos. Behind my back. Betrayal. I would ask you why. Well,
Oh shit, he just discovered Thanatos has been helping me.
My lord, he and I... Please, go lock me up in Tartarus or deal whichever justice you see fit, but my loyalty is not subject to change, and I cannot stand by and watch you fight. The matter between you and Zagreus, there has to be some resolution here.
you dare to lecture me. My loyal subjects are too few of late, I think. This is your realm, not mine. I'll not cast you into that wretched pit. It's not like I've someone to replace you here besides. Now then, be gone.
This is your realm, not mine. That's interesting. Guess it is Death's
I'm
realm.
deeply sorry, lord.
Oh, Cerberus is gone. Guess he's off guarding the gate. Oh, I didn't get to show you guys the final area. That's fine. I will stream this game again. Maybe next week sometime. So these are all, like, mostly just, like, aesthetic things you can get to, like, decorate the environment with those crystals you saw me getting in that run. And you can also use these gems to get songs. The gems seem really hard to find.
Have an optimistic
Oh, thanks. You can talk to, like, Meg after you kill her. I like, oh, I can gift her Ambrosia now.
You know the penalty for attempting to sway an overseer of the House of Hades with foreign contraband.
I can't entirely say I do, though if it involves lashings and whatnot, I already get more than my share of that, so figured I would take the risk. So what do you say?
Zagreus is that devilishly charming
I say hand
kind
over
of
the damn bottle.
hero. I love it.
I'll see that it's disposed of properly. Now, as for you, you wouldn't know who misplaced something like this, would you? On my authority as overseer. Hang on to it.
Wait,
Though if you
something
tell
like
so
this.
much as anyone,
she gonna give me something back?
What? Wow. I'll cherish her.
Whoa, a new keepsake. That's fucking
Do so.
epic.
In my father's chambers, he has a bedside portrait of somebody. Is she someone with whom you were familiar?
Oh, Prince, I'm not permitted in your father's chambers. Are you kidding me? I'd ask you what it's like in there, but I don't think I'm supposed...
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
He has a lot of capes, which I think is the funniest fucking meme in this game, by the way.
Cooking.
When I went into his fucking chambers and... Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh well. I went in there and he has a bunch of fucking capes. Because every time I battle him, he literally takes his cape off, throws it over his shoulder, and it fucking burns up. It's so good.
I can't imagine why. Nyx has her under strict orders, yet you keep on stopping by for your little chats. You think she doesn't notice?
What does she care? I talk to everybody around here at least a bit.
It's not my business, Zag. Not even producer. But you watch yourself.
How is this my fault?
Fuck you, Zagreus. Don't talk to people. That's a terrible price. I also don't want to... Now that I can actually use Ambrosia with characters, I don't want to do that.
Child,
Let's talk to Nyx.
you have confronted the exalted shades within Elysium, my child. Your father offers them a handsome bounty should they bring your journey to an end. Although I think the pride of vanquishing you would more than suffice in getting them to take up arms.
I'll make them work for it at least.
God, this game is great. Alright, and then these are like little mini side quests you can do in every run, which is cool. Here's the mirror. And one thing I discovered partway through this is that each ability has like an opposite ability. Or like a counter ability. So this one, for instance, is maxed out. It raises my life by 50 total, which is great. But also, for every level I raise this up, I deal bonus damage when my life totals at 80% or above. 5 bonus damage per rank. Which I'm assuming that'll probably go up to 50% bonus damage. So that's kind of an interesting sort of trade-off where it's like, alright, you can get 50 max health, which for a player like me is very good. But if you're like a really, really pro player, then having extra damage but forcing you to stay above a certain degree of health could be really good. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, for certain runs, depending on what I'm using, right? Like if I have, the sword has a perk where it reduces your health by 60%, but you heal to life with every hit. So if you have that, because you're going to be potentially staying high up on health if you're playing pretty well, not going below 80 hypothetically, so you could just get a bunch of bonus damage. But yeah, I don't know. There's little trade-offs like that where I love games like this with all this little like synergy, you know, and just so many little elements at play that all just kind of work together. And in the end, it just makes a really, really, really good fucking game. And I mean, that's what Hades is at the end of the day. It's so fun. It's a great time to play. Every element of it that I've experienced, I've loved. Finally, before I go, I want to check this out. What is this? My summon. Oh, a summon. Oh, shit. So this is a whole new mechanic I've never experienced in this game before. Apparently there's 6 of these. God damn. That's really cool. So you can summon Meg for a quick assist. 2,500 damage in an area near my closest foe. And continually down the line. Wow. Wow. That's good shit. Like, that's a lot of damage. 2,500 damage is a lot. Like, if I'm dealing that to bosses, that's very good. Once per encounter. I only get 1 max use per escape for now, though. Hypothetically, I bet I could increase that. But even then, I can only use it once per encounter. Even so, that's a lot of damage. That's exciting. I wonder what and there's still one of these that I haven't got yet either. I think there must be an NPC I either just haven't met, or, no, because I'm pretty sure that everyone I've met, I've given a bottle to. Everyone I can, anyway. Yeah, there's an undiscovered person right at the bottom here. I actually have been wondering if... So the last level, I'll just be honest with you guys, it's the labyrinth. And so there's like different pathways you can go down. It's very cool. But I've been wondering if you can encounter Pan. That would make sense, but it'd be interesting if he's like a late game character. Because that's the one level in the game I don't think I've actually encountered an NPC in. Which is, it's an interesting thought. Even so, I'm still discovering stuff in this game, man. Hours and hours and hours in. It's probably 60, 70 hours at this point, and I'm still discovering stuff. It's so good. I absolutely love this game, and I'd recommend it to anybody, honestly. Like, well, if you're up for a good challenge, you know? But, yeah. Anyhow, that's gonna be it for me for the night, folks. Thank you everybody who joined on in today. Thank you anybody who's subscribed to my channel or who's following me on Twitch or on Twitter or Instagram for whatever fucking ungodly reason. Thank you especially to all my wonderful Patreon patrons. Thank you Hunted to Gamer, thank you Austinator, thank you Luminous, and thank you Automated Comment. You're all fucking wonderful and amazing, and I really appreciate it. And none of those are lies. I mean every word of that, I swear. It does mean a lot to me that all you guys support my silly endeavors. Also, I've been making a lot of cool music recently. If you guys want to hear it, it is up on my Patreon. So you can become a supporter on there, or if you want to, you know, try it out to hear it for free, it's up on the music page on my website, which is very cool. I don't remember what the site is called. Just hard to fucking find. I don't know, man. I want to get a custom URL for it, but then I have to pay money. And right now I'm doing it free because I don't have an income. Anyway, that's going to be it for me for the day, though. Thank you to everybody who joined in. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, and nighttime. Much love and respect to all of you out there. James C. Drone, signing off. Bye.